Hello, and welcome to this special episode. This episode starts a series called Appreciation Series, where me and a guest play some games, add some commentary, and do an analysis round after each game. This episode will be divided into different sections, so if there is a particular part that you want to visit, you can find the timestamps in the description below. For this episode, our guest will be Roberto Rodriguez, who will be adding some commentary and analyzing some games. We are very happy to have you here. How is it going, Roberto?
Hello, everybody. Yes, well, first of all, it's not Roberto Rodriguez, it's Roberto Rodriguez with R. And second, yes, I'm very happy to be with you. Thank you for inviting me. We have some good games selected, and I think it's going to be a very enjoyable experience for everybody.
Fantastic. So, what can you tell us about the first game?
Well, for this and all of the games that we are going to be presenting today, we are going to have Testerpen on one side and we are going to have the legend Yellkell on the other side. This first game is special because Testerpen will be using something called the Fortress loadout.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Could you please tell the audience what a Fortress loadout is?
Oh yes, absolutely. I will be very happy to explain you what the Fortress loadout is. First of all, it's important to understand that this is a themed loadout, and the story behind this loadout is the following. Imagine that you are the most special warrior in the kingdom. However, your troops, the troops of the kingdom are pretty much dead. The king, before dying, gives you the mission to go to the fortress and protect his daughter, the princess. You go there, and since it's a fortress, you have the advantage of having a robust defense. However, your attacking capabilities are very limited. So there you have the mission of protecting the beautiful and of course blonde princess, but your attacking power, it's pretty much based on the skill that you have as a special warrior of the kingdom. And you have to use every single thing and every single resource you have to attack the opponent and win the battle. When we translate this story to the Blaston game, we will see that this loadout requires a lot of tossing, so we will see Testerpen throwing things at their opponents like crazy. Besides that, the only attacking power that Testerpen has is his Viper Ellipse, and of course the Viper Ellipse combined with the Quicksilver. You might be asking yourself why the Quicksilver? Well, the thing is that we have been talking about kingdoms, kings, princesses and warriors, and of course this story cannot be complete without royal shots. It is also important to note that this is a very rare loadout. As a matter of fact, I only have seen Testerpen using this kind of loadout actively, so you are in for a treat. Because despite all of the disadvantages this loadout presents, when it's used properly, it can provide some solid gameplay, and we are going to contrast that with some of the best players of the game, the legend Yellkell.
Okay, wow, thank you very much for that. That was some crazy story. It seems you have a great dealer, but why don't you tell us a little bit about Yellkell? What can we expect from this player in this game?
Yes. For Yellkell we have the dual Viper, meaning regular Viper and Viper Ellipse. We have the Super Majestic, Nova Nade, Raptor 3 and the Wildcat. I am not sure if the Wildcat has some kind of attachment. I am not really that good with details. That is probably what my ex-wife left me, right Maria? But what is important to note here is that this is a player that has been running dual Viper and Super Majestic for a while. These are months of regular training and regular practice, and this is something that has yielded amazing results for this opponent. I am sure we will see some of this magic during these following matches. Especially the dual Viper magic, we have to say it, but Yellkell is a solid reference on the dual Viper magic. I can only think of Fatboy John and lately Testerpen. Oh, and of course the dual Viper magic of Captain Fabulous. That is some really next level stuff. But talking specifically about dual Viper magic, I think Yellkell is no doubt a reference that has to be respected. He has been training and developing his own style for decades, and you are in for a treat.
Wow, that is really amazing. So, well, tell us where we are right now. Is the match going to take place in this location?
Yes. Right now we are in Scrapers Street, which is very weird because the matches are not going to take place in this location. I am assuming our production team, being cheap as usual, is getting interns to work for free, and they are promising them to get a good salary after they get hired, but we all know they are not going to hire them. They just like free labor. So we are expecting to have these kind of technical issues very regularly. But now that we are here, let me tell you, my men and the audience, that we are actually very close to my house. I actually live in that apartment. Let's see if the cameraman can help us focus. But yes, it's actually that apartment with the window. That is my house. So if you wanna visit sometime, bring some gifts, bring some good stuff, and we can party. Yes.
Wow, that is amazing that you actually get to live there. How is it? Is it expensive? Tell us a little bit about that location.
Oh man, it's really great because you are just in the heart of the city. You know a lot of culture, everything is close and near, and I really love the fact that I can watch some cool Blaston matches from my window. However, at night it gets pretty dangerous, man. The other day I saw something really crazy.
Really? Come on, tell us about it.
It was a very crazy situation. I was very bored and I was looking out the window to see if maybe I could watch some Blaston matches for free, but instead I was looking to a guy that looked very desperately, and he was trading his Viper Ellipse for some Quicksilver dust. Yes, I am not kidding.
Oh my god.
Yes, I know.
That is really sad, man. Quicksilver dust for real?
Yes, man, I couldn't believe that either. Honestly, who in his sane mind would trade the Viper Ellipse for some Quicksilver dust? But well, you know, this is the kind of things that you expect in a city like that. At the end of the day, is high-tech, low-life. Am I right?
Yes, man, I think you're right. Well, I think that was enough conversation. Why don't we jump into the game? Okay, so we finally get to see some action. We see Desert Pen complimenting his opponent Podium. Good vibes between the players. This is amazing. Oh, Desert Pen starts very aggressively with a Royal shot. That Yellkell responds with one Viper, one straight Viper, two straight Vipers. Desert Pen already in red, and it's been only 15 seconds. And here we have some dual Viper magic, the one that Roberto was talking about before. Oh, nice blocking by Desert Pen with his bunker. We'll see some Royal. Oh, Royal shot, and Yellkell goes out of bounds. This round goes for Desert Pen. Nice round.
3, 2, 1, blast on!
Nova Nade on point, some dual Viper magic, however none of the shots impact on Desert Pen. Lots of dosing as he expected. Nice Roger shot by Desert Pen. Here we go with the usual setup. Oh, nice vibe. Oh, this is a beautiful moment. This is going to be definitely in the highlights. Lots of Viper action. We'll wait for Roberto's analysis on this.
1, blast on!
We see the setup with Super Majestic, awkward position for Desert Pen, impacting with Viper Lips. Great work done by Yellkell. Again, usual setup, Super Majestic, making it uncomfortable. Oh, but Testerpen answers with some bunker tossing and a Royal shot. Testerpen on red already. A lot of energy, it seems. A lot of aggressive tossing by Testerpen. Here we go with the Super Majestic setup. Testerpen manages to dodge the Vipers. Oh, tries a Royal, but he's blocked. Second Royal is a success. And oh, Testerpen gets defeated by his own Quicksilver. This is going to be in the analysis round. Amazing match, worth the punch. Great gameplay here. Okay, Roberto, so what do you have for us here? What are your thoughts on this match?
Well, we saw a beautiful match here. Let's jump right into the highlights. We are going to grab only 2 moments of this game. Let's go with the first clip. Please, we request the audience to pay close attention to the clip. Later we will, dissect it and split it into sections, going as deep as we can, okay? This is a very special moment because you can see that the players are pretty much giving their best. Definitely this is not a tournament competition, this is not a tournament match, so of course it's expected that they are not going like all in, but you can see that they are putting the effort to beat the opponent and play as best as they can. We start this scene with Testerpen tossing some aggressive Cortex, then tries to hit the opponent with Bunker but fails, then goes for a Royal shot and impacts. We see Yellkell is not seeing the Super Majestic, doesn't even look at the Super Majestic, but he's about to use it. He grabs it and starts the combo. Testerpen, respecting the Quicksilver, doesn't break the chain and is rewarded with a Royal shot. However, Yellkell responds with a Viper Ellipse and then with a regular Viper right in Testerpen's face. Testerpen is forced to move back and gets electrocuted by the energy cage of the Super Majestic. So I want to make some emphasis on the fact that this whole sequence took place in something like 11 seconds. So we had 2 Royal shots, 1 Viper Ellipse shot, 1 regular Viper shot, some electrocutions and tossing. We had some very skillful and aggressive gameplay by both players, and everything happened in 11 seconds. There is also something that I wanted to point out, and is the weapon position awareness that the players have. In this specific sequence, the prize goes for Yellkell, which is not even looking at the Super Majestic, but he is aware of the position. He knows where his Super Majestic is, and he grabs it, not even looking at it, grabs it and uses it at the right time in the right way. In this clip we are going to explore a little bit the magical and mystical mysteries of the Quicksilver. As we saw in the previous replay and in the whole game, Testerpen was having a respectful relationship towards the Quicksilver, which is definitely a magical weapon that requires certain level of respect. He was playing by the book, he was following the rules, he was being a loyal and good user of the Quicksilver. However, the Quicksilver's will is unpredictable and we have to accept it. This is what we are going to focus in this clip. Let's roll it and pay attention to what happens here. Here we have a Testerpen grabbing the Quicksilver the right way, curving the shots as much as possible, not only respecting the Quicksilver but also respecting his opponent by providing a good show. But we see the Quicksilver punishing Testerpen. We don't really know the reason, but the Quicksilver decides that it is time for Testerpen to be defeated. Testerpen accepts this decision. He doesn't get angry and accepts the decision. He simply understands that this is something natural in this kind of relationship with magical weapons. But what is important for our audience to understand is that there is not a more honorable way of losing in this game than by your own Quicksilver. If your own Quicksilver decides that you have to be defeated and the chain gets broken, that is pure honor. There is not a more honorable way of losing in this game, I repeat.
Well, man, thank you very much for that analysis. I didn't really expect you to go that route, but well, I think that's fine. Now, can we tell our audience what is next?
Yes, right now we have the human element and we are going to finish with announcements for the following episodes and we'll be done.
Could you please tell us a little bit more what the human element is?
Yes, the human element is pretty much a section where we focus on some details that sometimes get overlooked by players, especially players that play in queue one game after one game after one game and they are very goal oriented. They tend to forget that there is another human in the other side, and for me especially I find these little interactions and these little details very special, so I think it's worth dedicating a space to showcase them. Pretty much will be compiling certain scenes, certain gestures that bring the humanity to the game. And the way we clarify this is that if you go to traditional video games, the characters have a predefined set of movements that are pretty much the same regardless of the player that is executing them. Here instead we have humans pretty much animating each character, and this is a very competitive game, so you get to see the best and the worst of humans here. Also you can see different elements that make this interaction very, human. It can also be viewed as a space that is dedicated to showcase the player's feelings in a game.
Okay, man, let's roll it then.
So for the human element we have two moments. The first moment is at the beginning of the match, Testerpen complimenting the new podium of Yellkell. These players have been playing for quite a while and these kind of changes don't go unnoticed. And with Yellkell's reaction we can see two things. First, the beauty of virtual reality, because in a game like, let's say, Halo or other games where only predefined movements exist, Yellkell couldn't be doing this kind of movements showing this specific message that he seems to truly like his new podium. And the second thing this shows us is the good vibes between the players, thus the human element. Finally, for the human element, we are going to take the very last part of the match where the players are punching after having a very intense round. This shows clearly the mutual admiration between the players, and this is a very interesting phenomenon of the game, the punch. You don't really see a lot of players giving punches for free. For many players, the punch is something meaningful. The punch is something that is given away only when the match was really intense or when you have some sort of admiration for your opponent, right? There are players that are punching in every game to every player, and that's totally fine. In this specific case, you don't really see Yellkell giving punches in crappy matches, neither Testerpen, and you also have these kind of players like Tesseract and especially Montivan, where earning a punch is something that you get once in a lifetime, right? And you have to be very, very, very good during that match to get that punch. So it's a very interesting phenomenon of the game, and of course a great example of what we call the human element.
Okay, man, that's really good. So, well, why don't you give us the conclusions for this match and let's show the audience what is coming in the following episodes, and I think that we can say goodbye.
Yes, so the conclusion of this match, which is the first of several episodes showcasing some Yellkell's games, is that in this game there are already thousands of players, hundreds of decent players, dozens of really good players and top players, but there are only a handful of Blaston artists, and Yellkell is definitely one of them. Okay, so now we are going to show what is coming in the following episodes. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We are begging you on our...
No, man. What are you doing? We don't do that here.
You don't ask people to subscribe and like to your channel? Are you mad?
No, man. We are different. We are letting people decide, and if they feel like the content is good, they will like and they will subscribe on their own.
Oh, I understand now why this channel is so small and doesn't grow shit. But okay, man, you are the boss. Then for the final announcement, if you ever feel that you are not in the mood for your girlfriend, you can call Triple R, 100% satisfaction guaranteed, 5 stars review only, which means that I will deliver your girlfriend feeling very, very happy, okay? And you felt amazed by the skill that they presented in their game, by the style that they have developed, by the special tricks, the special moves, the stuff that makes game remarkable, the stuff that makes you remember games. The cream, the good stuff, the juice. And today we have the honor to be presenting the forever gorgeous little dolphin. She is going to delight us with her beautiful style. Her style is poetry, her style is art. She is so soft and so deadly at the same time. She's very delicate and elegant like a ballet ballerina, but so in order for it to unlock the power of the Hypno Royal, the Quicksilver demands from you the following requirements.